Hello everyone, welcome back to Rag Plays Aidyn Chronicles the First Mage. After quite a long hiatus, I will say, because I had a lot of stuff that I was taking care of. Kind of had a bit of that nose cold that I was trying to get over, and actually went back down into the basement, did some more cleaning, but we're ready to go again. There's a lot going on, kind of. August is one of those months that in Canada anyway, it's like you have very little time left before winter sets in, before the days start to get incredibly short and daylight becomes scarce. So you make hay while the sun shines, I think the saying is. So I did what I could there. So we were just, last we left off, we were exploring the upper reaches of Araman. There was a ladder going up this way that I believe is important. It's a good place to start anyway, since we did just visit Godson and Zurian the last time. That was about a week ago. So let's go ahead and climb the ladder. I believe there's treasure up here. I could be wrong. Pretty sure, though. I hear footsteps. Drop a quick save. Don't feel like walking all that way again. Climb the ladder. And there's a cave, and hello, who are you? You are Gitchina, if I do recall. That I assume would be a way into the cave. So let's just save the yonder game. Gitchina, is that you? What are you doing in Araman? Ignore me, you should, pup. Please, be on your way. But Gitchina, how did you get here before us? Magic works beyond your knowing, pup. Be on your way now. Please be gone now, pup. Seeing Godson, maybe you should. Well, we already saw her, so we're gonna reload and see what else you have to say. Do you have news for me? No, pup. My words are meant for someone else. Really? Who? Silly pup. Find the queen yourself, you must. Did the king send you? Keep quiet, pup. Do not shout out to the world. I came to tell of trouble in Oysen. My sister's friends to you still are. Pup, they should know. Now, leave I should. What are you doing in Araman? Ignore me, you should, pup. Please, be on your way. But Gitchina, how did you get here, before us? Magic works beyond your knowing, pup. Be on your way now. Please be gone now, pup. Seeing Godson, maybe you should. So, alright, that's interesting. I didn't know that Gitchina would be here, but I'm gonna continue exploring this area. First of all, we'll see what's in this cave back here. And, it's just more of the Mirari Underdark. Well, that's fair enough, but we're not going in here yet. I keep calling it the Underdark. I mean the Undermarket. It's basically where all the Mirari live, and I assume would do business since they're not, here we go. This chest has a series of very good, very high-quality random loot in it. And I'm going to drop a quick save here. And we're going to open it until we get what we want, essentially. And this may take a while, so let's try disarming it. Too weak to pick the lock? What the... Well, that's not cool. Alright, Alaron. I guess you were doing a lot of trading in the past, so that's probably why you're kind of weak right now. So let us take a healing potion. That should be enough. Successfully picks the log. That's not good enough. Do not quick save, quick load. Ooh, that almost scared the crap out of me there. I've got to be very careful about where my button presses are, because I haven't played this game in quite some time, and I may forget entirely, so we're going to just take a healing potion right off the bat to deal with that, and I'm going to drop another quick save so I don't have to keep doing that over and over again. Disarm it. No, that's not good enough. F7. Alright, so we got something this time. Not good enough. F7. What else do we got? Not good enough. F7. Not good enough. At least it is randomizing this time. I was worried there with the herbs. Not good enough. Come on. Okay, so here is one of the 2 items that are super important to us. This is the Witch Ring. And the Witch Ring is Wizard +2, so it's a very good magical item. Minimum intelligence of 17. I don't even think we could wear that right now. I'm not sure what our intelligence is, but I'm actually going to be greedy, and I'm going to try and get both of the items together, because I want them both, and there are only so many of these chests in the game, but I believe there's actually 3 of them, and each of them have either both of the items or a combination of the 2. One of the 2, I should say, and there's also a 3rd item that isn't as important because we get all kinds of those, but I'm going to continue with this for as long as I can. I'll edit this out, though, for sure. We haven't been failing a trap pick, so there's the Witch Ring again. It's not what we're after exactly, though. I think usually I settled for the Witch Ring in the past, though. Okay, so here's the other item that we could settle on. This is the Wizard's Hat, and the Wizard's Hat is spell battery of 15 and Wizard +1. That's a very good hat for us right now. I would like to be having that and the Witch Ring, because I'm greedy. So we're going to reload until that happens. This may take a while. So here's another of the items here, a Sapphire Gem, and those are actually worth quite a lot of money. They don't really do anything, though. That's the weird part about it. And sapphires aren't green game. It's, you know, that should have been colored blue or something as a recolor, but I guess they ran out of space on the disc. Sapphire Gems, I believe, are the remnants of a resurrection item that used to be in this game in beta. They used to be called, well, something else, I assume, but they would have been used to resurrect characters that fell. But as it stands in Aidyn, there's no way to resurrect a character. So there's that. So as much as I wanted both items, guys, I don't feel like being here all day, and I know there's going to be a couple more of these chests down the road. I've decided on the Witch Ring, which is a +2 in Wizard. I think that's the item that'll do us the most good at this point. There's actually a chest coming up on our way to the next area of the game after we're done in Araman that has a Wizard's Hat for certain, like every time. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. But these are rare items, so I'm going to take that, and we get a bit of gold with it. That is good enough for me. We're going to put that on right away as well. If we have 17 intelligence, do we? Yes, we do. We have 18. Just enough. So let's throw on the Witch Ring. So I guess that would be our, what? Our left hand, and the Namer's Ring would be on our right. That's fine. I like that. Alright, so that's it for this chest, and just so I don't change my mind, I'm just going to drop a save right here. So anyway, back down we go. Now let's see if Gachina is still around. She's not, she's just gone, huh? Well, that is fine and dandy. We got what we came for here. I'm not going to go into the under market yet. That'll come after. Let's walk down. Back down on ground level, and then maybe hit up the other Mirari houses on the upper level. Maybe run into Adur somewhere. I couldn't seem to find him. I found Yuli earlier. I think that was Yuli anyway. But the other ladder is this way, so we will go this way. And by the way, that put our wizard skill up quite a decent level, didn't it? I just checked that out. We have Wizard +2, so we have a Wizard of 4, essentially, which is pretty good. Stealth at +9, wow. That's from, it's from the Dragon Leather. Thief of +2, Troubadour of +2 because of the gloves. That won't be for much longer, at least for the Troubadour. By the way, if you guys see these cracks sort of appear in the world here, that is not usually in the game. That's a problem with the emulation. It's just, emulation is never a perfect process, and for the most part, Aidyn works great, other than seeing these slight inaccuracies, I suppose, in the world. So I'm not too bothered by that. That's all right. We also do have to meet Uraza pretty soon, who's wandering around on the river banks, as we were told. We can walk up there? No. A real view from here, so I'm gonna just save again. I'm a chronic save-aholic. And this is a very, very ostentatious house. I suppose this might be even Uraza's house. Or maybe Tixman's? Let's go inside and see what's in here. Ah, there is a person walking around on the inside. I like this house a lot. You, madam, let us talk to you. Hello, honored Mirari, if you're not too busy. You wear the clothes of Gwernia. Welcome you be. You know who I am? Did she who walks the surface send you here, young one? Thank you. She who walks the surface, I suppose, would be Uraza, since she's about the only Mirari that walks around aside from Adur and what's his name? Yuli and Adur. I suppose there's a few other ones on the surface. This woman doesn't look like she has anything for us, but she has like piles of spices. Pretty cool. Yet another entrance to the Underdark. I'm not going to go in there yet. Let's check out... Ooh, she's got a weapon collection. That's cool. Nothing in the chests. I'm glad I came in here. It's pretty. It's different. The house with red windows. We'll go down. And go this way, I guess. Up this ladder. Here. What's this one? This one's just a plain house. We'll go in it anyway. What do we got in here? A very meager dwelling, more blue windows, I suppose. Nothing over here. There is a Mirari. Let us talk to him. Hello, honored Mirari. Greetings await you at the palace. You know who I am? What is known about you, pup, is barely enough. Thank you very much. Alright. Oh, it's starting to snow. That's pretty. I like it when it snows in Araman. It feels very wintry. I actually have a lot of memories of being in Araman around Christmas time, like late November, early December. That's not really Christmas time, but you know what I mean, like when things are setting in, when you're about to get out of school and all that, and that's just Gotson and Zurian's house again. We don't need to go back in there until we can pick that lock. We need to find some more thief skill. But a lot of my memories of Aidyn just seem to seep back in from my, you know, early teens, basically, when I was in middle school. I played the hell out of this game, and I distinctly remember being in Araman and my grandmother baking a gingerbread loaf when I was coming home from school. And that was very delicious, and I wish she'd make that again sometime. She hasn't made one in years. I don't think there's anything in this house. Maybe. We'll check if there's a chest in this corner. There is not. Is there even a Mirari in this house? There is. We'll get to you. Check back here, see if there's anything. There's nothing. Another entrance to the Underdark, I guess you can call it. Underdark. Again. Undermarket. Hello, honored Mirari. Still troubles in the woods? You know who I am? Rumors I am hearing of a boat. Also rumors that humans should find the warrior's shop. Well, we already found the shop, but what's this about a boat? Thank you. Some of the dialogue is kind of disjointed in this game. A lot of it's random, that you encounter different pieces of dialogue along the way, I guess would be the best way to phrase it. I'm going to go up this ladder before we go up any... That's just a cave. Is that just another entrance to the Undermarket? Yes. Alright. Save that for later. Go back down. I believe this is the last house right here. Unless there's one on the level below it, but this is a nice house. Ah, there is one below it. Look at that. Here's a Mirari walking around. This one has blue crystal in it. Very pretty indeed. Anything around this way? No, just another entrance to the Undermarket. And a bed. Well, we'll talk to you, sir. Up, arrived you are. So, here we go. Here we go. Here's Adur's house, I believe. Like you the town? I'll tell you later, Adur. Are you the same as the one that was down by the I'm gonna save the game. We're gonna find out. I'll tell you later, Adur. We'll see you then, pup. Araman is beautiful. Be sure to see the palace and the spice world. Miss that not. Visit the library as well. There is much to do here, pup. Be busy while you stay. How is your journey? Not as profitable as should be. Travel goes out when the goblins come in. Customers go too. Our next trip will be better. Enjoy the city, pup. So I guess he was the same one as the one outside by the shop, by the palace. So that would mean Yuli hasn't arrived yet, or Yuli is somewhere else entirely. Maybe he's off on business. I don't know, or maybe that's his house over there that we saw, the one with the pink windows. Let's try that before we make that conclusion. It's down a level. And notice how this weird thing kind of turns into just like a flat crystal texture just off in the corner of the screen there. That's really weird. The pop-in on this game is sometimes quite bad, but I guess that's just like an underlayer that they put behind it to, I don't know, add some looks to it or something? I don't know. That's weird. Can we go down this way? You can almost get down here. There's the palace across. Get a good view of it. Kind of nice. So yeah, this is the last house, and Uraza should be down there. At least she will be in the day. Drop a save before we go in case there's any cutscenes. Very pretty. This is a purple house. This would be, maybe this would be Uraza's house. I don't know. Could be anybody's, I suppose. Is there a chest of any type? Is there anything to loot? Is there anybody at home? There's nobody at home. Check this. And another entrance to the Undercity, of course. Alright. So I feel confident that we've explored all of this nonsense, and I'm going to actually go down this way. There seems to be another way down. That's kind of nice. This is where Uraza usually walks, down by the river, so if she's going to be here, she'll be somewhere around here. But I believe it's too early in the morning for her to spawn. It's like about 2 in the morning right now. She also occasionally wanders up this way, so I'll go over here. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go to the inn and get a night at the inn. Well, a night, well, what's left of the night, I suppose, just as it begins to snow. It must be very cold out right now in Araman. Considering we're right next to that mountain and all the winds that would be coming down from it. But yeah, let us go to the inn, and maybe we'll meet Beacon there and pick him up. And then we can go find Uraza, go see Tixman, and be pretty much ready to go up the mountain. Well, actually, we'll probably be visiting the Undercity before we do any of that. Before we do the latter one. I suppose visiting Tixman would be the last on our list before we tackle the mountain, because that is where we are bound, as many of you would have guessed by now. I suppose it's not really a spoiler. That's the logical next step, so. Alright, save the game, go in. And Beacon's over here. Before I go talk to him, I'm going to have another chat with the innkeeper. Back again, human boy. Sorry, no boiled fungus to share a meal with you. Help you I may? Our room would be welcome. I don't think so. Farewell. Good day to you, then. So yeah, alright, Beacon. Beacon, my friend. What can I do for you, lad? Isn't your shop nearby? My shop? Yes, it is. Good business today, but right now I'm eating. You're not a Mirari. Absolutely correct. Is there anything else I can do for you? You're human. Listen, lad, no personal observations during meals. Now, are you eating or talking? What are you doing in Araman? Trying to eat my supper, but some just won't cooperate, will they? I mean, if you feel the urge to pester people, it isn't that. There are plenty of others around. Good day. But, lad, I have ended our conversation, but since you're slow, I'll say it again. Good day. So that didn't go too terribly well. We seem to have gotten off on the wrong foot with him. Maybe we'll try again? What can I do for you, lad? That one. And then this one. How did you get here? How do you? I came on the road. Well, what do you know? I came by the same way. And what were you looking for in my shop today? Spice? I'm out of it. I do have some healing potions and a few restoratives. A Gwernia Squire, is it? Why do you ask? No reason. I'd better get back to the shop now. Just a minute. Do you know Gwernia? So I did, once. I'm pledged to the knighthood. That's a real honor where I come from. You see, I take on a quest, and then, do you know what a quest is? Let me think. I believe a quest is where the king calls you aside, he gives you a mission. You go out on the road, and either you succeed or you don't. If you succeed, the king names you a knight. If you don't, well, then you're not about to see your name go up on the roll, are you? Say, wait a minute. Yes? How do you know I'm from Gwernia? You're wearing Phelan's colors. You're right, I do wear Phelan's colors, so tell me, shopkeeper. Who's Phelan? Did I say Phelan? I meant the king. Of Gwernia? Uh-huh. Oh, what's the use? I'm a terrible liar. You really are. You're right, I do wear Phelan's colors, so tell me, shopkeeper. What else do you know about the knighthood? Lad, this was years ago, long before you were born. I fought for Phelan. Then you know Phelan well. And Ramsay? Did you know him? Master Bowden? Does he still think he knows everything? You do know Bowden! Of course I know him, and the odd boy Gabrian and little Abrecan. Abrecan? You know little Abrecan? Little Abrecan? He was little when I knew him. I can't picture him as ever being little. Who are you? My name is Beacon. Battle of Lonely Mountain. You know that. Your name is practically legendary. You're on the roll of knights. I'm talking to Beacon. Can I have your autograph? Wait till all my friends hear about this. Can I say I met you? Oh, yes. And you can stop by the shop whenever you like. Fine. Oh, I almost forgot. Phelan mentioned you might be here. I promised to tell you something. And what would that be? Phelan says to tell you that you are remembered. Thank you, lad. So that makes sense. It does, lad. Thank you. It does. So all right, we're back. We're building some rapport with the man. That's good. I thought it was all went to rot there the minute we got off on the wrong foot, but we're recovering now, becoming friendly. Let's see if he will join us now. All right. Would you mind if I made a request? What's the request? I was wondering if you would like to come along and join my quest. Well, it's been a long time, but your message from Phelan has kindled something in me. I'm in. This is wonderful. You're with the group. Let's get going. So hey guys, I just got finished talking with Beacon. I actually had lost a bit of footage, so I had to re-record that whole section of talking with him, and the bit that we lost was mainly me equipping him. So I put the poleaxe on him, I put the Mirari cloak on him, the boots of adamant, the dragon leather. He had a large shield by default. I couldn't replace it with anything because we didn't have anything else. He came with a battle axe, and he came with the large shield, obviously, and he came with a piece of chainmail here that we replaced because it wasn't as good. Nothing else. He is, as you can see, 64 hit points, level 4. He is a lunar aspected warrior. He has no school because he's not a magician. He's got an intelligence of 15, not too smart. Willpower of 15, not too willful, strong-willed. A dexterity of 18, not too bad. Can't run that far to begin with. An endurance of 20, which is pretty darn good. A strength of 25, which is pretty good, and a stamina of 40. And he should already be level up. Total XP 15,000. Next level 12,500. I guess maybe 12,500 more to level up. He's got the Ranger skill of 4, a Stealth skill of 3 plus 10 since the Dragon Leather is on, Warrior skill of 5, so he's good at fighting, especially with an axe, or a mace, I suppose. A Missile skill of 3, so okay at bows and okay at shields. He has no spells, as I said, he is not a magician, but other than that, we put on everything that we could. We don't have a belt for him yet, we don't have gloves, we don't have rings, or a helmet, or a necklace, or anything like that, or a wand. So that all has to wait, but I am so happy we have him. It's great that he's here. We needed him desperately because we don't really have a lot of combatants, and other than that, I think we are shaped up to really begin the normal part of the quest now. I'm surprised that Beacon doesn't have Merchant, actually, now that I'm looking at him. Where is he? Yeah, he doesn't have Merchant at all, yet he's been working as a shopkeeper for years and years since he came to Araman. He's like the only human here, so I don't quite know how he wouldn't have that skill built up over time. But alright, that's an oversight in the game. Also, we had a journal entry when he joined. We met Beacon today. I asked him to join the group. A more appropriate journal entry there could not be for our events in this, in today's footage, I should say. So yeah, that is pretty much it. We've got a bit of selling to do. To do that, I think we're going to hit up the Mirari Underground Bazaar, aka the Underdark, that I keep calling it for no particular reason. And yeah, we've got to see Uraza, and then pick that lock. Now, Beacon can learn Thief, but since we've already learned it on Alaron, and he doesn't have it by default, we have no reason to teach him in particular. We're going to have to go and get Thief trained up to pick that. But other than that, yeah, so that chest, Uraza, and then Tixman. Also, the Underground Bazaar will probably be the first thing that we go take a look at. That'll probably take us another full episode, I would expect, to do all of that jazz. And then we are off. We are off on the quest, and we're going to be going up the mountain. As I said, that's not really spoilers at this point, it's just a logical chain of progression, so... Anyway, that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. I was shaping up to talk to the Innkeeper to see if he had anything different the next time we play, and I'm really proud of our progress, and I'm glad to be playing this game again. Every time I set it down and then come back to it, I think to myself, like, why did I ever set this game down? I really enjoy playing it. I really enjoy just how relaxing it is. It's like an old pair of shoes. You slip in and it's comfortable. And yeah, I love the atmosphere. I love what we're doing here, and I want to continue. And hopefully the episodes will start coming in regularly again. So yeah, I guess without any more tangents, going off on tangents, I will see you guys next time on Rag Plays Aidyn Chronicles the First Mage. Thank you all for watching and commenting. See you next time.